Hi, this is Dani from DaniMorrill.com coming to you today again from Southern California, and the topic today is happiness. I recently saw this from a gentleman named Muji. He is a philosopher, a teacher, but it's a great quote, so I thought I'd share it with you. Very often people say to me, "Muji, I am so unhappy, but you don't seem to care or even want to know what's going on." And actually, it is true. I don't want to know what you think is going on. And I don't believe you. Nothing is going on. You are happy by nature, but think you are unhappy. Your unhappiness is totally made up. You are just too lazy to look inside of yourself. I love that because, actually, I remember a long time ago, I was talking to a particular friend, a monk, actually, a Tibetan monk, and he was saying to me, I was so sad because I said, I just want to contribute. I want to feel that I'm contributing. I was so unhappy. I said, how can I find peace? And every time I think about it, I just get sad. I want to contribute. I want to feel like I'm giving in a bigger way. And he says to me, "Well, when do you feel this way?" And I said, "Well, whenever I think about it, and I was crying, I actually was in tears. And I was saying, whenever I think about it." And he looks at me and he says, "Don't think." So that stuck with me and made me consider the idea that really whenever I thought about it was when I was sad. So if I didn't want to be sad, not thinking about it was probably a key, which leads me to happiness and unhappiness. The idea that we can be happy if we have our happiness attached to a person or a thing or a place lends itself just automatically to the idea that if that, that person, that place, that thing does something that we don't like, then our happiness will go away and we'll be unhappy. Which leads us to the idea that our happiness must be somewhere else. Gosh, where could it be? Inside. You've heard it. We know it. So why don't we still ourselves and find that happiness? Which leads to the next idea, which is that to achieve that stillness, to achieve that happiness, meditation is the key. It's the key that unlocks the ability to find our peace, our happiness, when in another otherwise crazy world where things are happening, coming and going, and the world can seem upside down sometimes, that in meditation we can find the stillness, we can find our happiness or our bliss, which of course flows out into other parts of our lives, which flows out into, our businesses, our family relationships, our loving relationships, our so many things. That meditation kind of is the key, right? So today, that's what I'd like to offer, that through meditation, when you learn to meditate, happiness happens. Have a great day. Thanks a bunch. Bye-bye. And one more thing. I had a teacher, still do, because so many of the things that he gave us, I still think even more about today. Some of his words were so important to me. Anyway, he wrote this book. It's called Insights. And in it, he's talking about some very important things that I was wanting to leave you with in talking about happiness. So what he says is, to find the road of being, which is consciousness, is happiness. First, exclamation point, love someone or something more than you love yourself. Second, take chances constantly. Third, stop taking yourself so seriously. Fourth, start taking others more seriously. 5th, never give up hope. 6th, meditate more deeply today than you ever have. 7th, learn to dance. Ta-da! Learn to dance. 8th, feel the pain of the world and be happy anyway. 9th, let go and let eternity do with you what it will. 10th, look beyond all of this and know the truth. That's what I'll leave you with today. It was just one more thing. Thanks.